Amorim's greatest test awaits at Anfield. It's been some time since United won there, and given both ours and Liverpool's form heading into Sunday, I'm worried. Let's run through the team news and Amorim's comments ahead of kickoff, because if we repeat what we did against Newcastle, Sunday has the potential to be brutal. And all United fans have been asking for is some genuine fight from these players for so long. Is it too much to ask to see it at Anfield? We'll find out. Anfield has been horrible for United for a long time. We haven't scored there in the last 5 in the Premier League. I don't even know the last time we actually won there. Was it when Rooney scored there? I don't know. It was a long-ass time ago. We've been humbled and humiliated there. And going into this game on Sunday, I'm worried. I'm sure you are too. I'm going to run through all the team news, my prediction, my expectations for the game, players that I definitely think need to come into the starting 11 and changes that Amorim needs to make. And you can let me know what you think in the comments. I think I know what the majority of the predictions are going to be. But look, I've been away for a few days, so please do drop a like on the video because I'm not feeling good. All right? And it's probably because I watched United play Newcastle when I was away. Anyway, Anfield. All right? I can't remember. I went there last year. It was my first trip to Anfield, actually. The 0-0. Varane and Evans, Michael Oliver, who of course has been named referee, sending off Diogo Dalot at the end. I thought United put in a pretty decent defensive performance. I remember Højlund having one sort of half chance, but it was a game where I think Liverpool had like 30-odd shots, but rarely did they actually create good opportunities. That's what I remember from last year. This year, however, going into it, I'm terrified. I mean, why wouldn't you be, given how we've just seen United play against Newcastle, how we've seen United play all season, and how you see Liverpool playing? Now, one good thing going into this game is United have actually had the ability to train as a full squad, because I think this might be was this the first game week that didn't have a game in the middle? I'm not sure. It may well have been, but there haven't been many of those anyway. Now, one player who definitely won't be in this, well, I don't know if it's definitely or not. Amorim said that Rashford's ill. Rashford's not going to be anywhere near this team. I'm not sure if you've seen the latest from Laurie Whitwell from The Athletic about Rashford going out before the Everton game. It's just, Rashford's done at this club. Move on. Somebody who isn't. Harry Maguire. And I think this is a smart decision and a correct decision by the club, just to extend Maguire by 1 more year. Do I think that Maguire will be here past next summer? I don't personally think so. But I think in the short term, we've got very good options in that central centre-back position of Maguire and De Ligt. And he speaks about how he's starving for leaders. And Maguire, the way that he has coped with the adversity at United, I think is a very good example to a lot of players. Now, that Newcastle game, if we play like we played in that first 20 minutes against Liverpool, we're going to be 3-4-0 down. Simple as that. And that starting 11, look, Amorim, I love you. My God, did you make a mistake there? Why on earth did we see Casemiro and Eriksen start a game together again? After the Ipswich game, I said, there's one thing that we're guaranteed never to see again under Ruben Amorim. Those two started together again. And they did. So that's a guarantee. They're out of the starting 11 for this game. Now, who starts? Somebody who I think is probably going to be, if United get a result, probably going to be one of our most important players. It's Harry Maguire. I think he will start as a central centre-back, and I think De Ligt will start as well. I think both of those two will start. Now, my concern existed about Martinez before Amorim came in. I worried about him fitting into that system. And unfortunately, those fears have been sort of compounded by his performances so far. Now, that right-hand side for Liverpool, of course, is going to be their danger point. That's where Salah is. And Salah is free-flowing right now. And whether or not it's Salah's last season at Liverpool, maybe it does matter. Because right now, he is playing with some sort of fire inside him that you can't really train or coach. It just, players either got it or they don't. And right now, Salah has absolutely got it. So I don't think United can really risk playing Martinez out there in this game. What I would actually do is this. Now, I'm scared about the idea of Dalot playing over there as well. But who else are you going to play there? Who else are you going to play as left wing back right now? What? Let's have a look. Johnny Evans? No, you're not going to do it. Malacia? Well, I mean, technically you could do Malacia if he's fit and ready, but I don't know. There are no options. There's something I really want to see in this game. And I wanted to see it against Newcastle, but we didn't see it. And that's Ahmad coming back into a wing-back position, sorry. 2 reasons. But the main reason is United having as many players in our own half who are comfortable with the ball at their with the ball at their feet. Yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry, as I said, I'm a little bit ill. Let me off. With the ball at their feet, under pressure. That's why I want Ahmad there, and that's why I absolutely need Kobbie Mainoo in that starting 11 as well, and Ugarte. I want Man United to pack our defensive shape, our midfield shape, with players who are comfortable when Liverpool are pressing them. Not players who shit themselves. Players like Bruno, who is in my starting 11, for sure, but I don't want Bruno in our own half against Liverpool. Not at Anfield. I want players like Ugarte, who can easily play through a press, like Mainoo, who's comfortable with the ball at his feet when being pressed, and Ahmad as well. By doing that, and look, you're going to get aggressive fullbacks from Liverpool. They will leave spaces in behind. It doesn't mean that Ahmad's going to be just defending and doing nothing else. United need to have the ability to play out from the back with the ball and not crap themselves. And the best way to do that is by loading your team with players who are comfortable in those scenarios, and Ahmad needs to play there, right? And 2 players who come back into this team for sure, and we missed them against Newcastle, are Bruno and Ugarte. Ugarte, he plays deeper. I don't want Bruno there. I want Mainoo there alongside him. Now, with the Xerxes situation, like if I wasn't away, I would have done a video on that. I think it's fucking ridiculous that United fans did that to him. Really, really felt for him, man. That was like years worth of frustration boiled up into a player and like pushed onto a player that's been here for a few months. Really, really felt for him, man. And I don't really like it when I see that at Old Trafford. Personal opinion, all right? Bruno, I want to see him come back into his more natural position. One of the number 10s, all right? And the player I want to see playing alongside him is Anthony. And again, I think I did this for the Newcastle starting 11. Of course, not with Bruno, but with Anthony and Ahmad on that right-hand side. Anthony further forward and Ahmad slightly deeper. Ahmad, of course, is the most creative player. He's been, so far this season, under Amorim, our best right wing-back and our best right attacking midfielder. But I would rather have the qualities of Ahmad in possession slightly deeper in this game against Liverpool, just so it's not chaos. Because if we play the chaos game and we try to get the ball, play Ahmad further up and just try to get it to Ahmad and hope that he can do something, and then when he loses the ball, we're back in defence. No. Do that against this Liverpool team, we've got no chance of getting a result. And somebody who I'm definitely looking towards in this game as well is Højlund. Højlund is going to have, if he's lucky, he's going to have 2 clear-cut chances in this game against Liverpool. He's going to have to be clinical. All right? That's my starting 11. A few changes. Of course, I'm worried about this. Maybe you would play Ugarte on the side of Salah so he can not play a man-marking job, but he can go out and drift out a little bit more to try and cover those spaces. We'll see. I do worry about the mobility of Maguire and De Ligt. Of course I do. I mean, I worry about this team anyway. Where are we in the league? I don't even know. I think we're 14th still. My honest prediction for this game is I think United, we can't show less than what we did against Newcastle. I also don't think we're going to get trounced. But I think we're going to lose. Even if I was being like the most super optimistic of United fans, I don't know how I can see a result here. And I can't. I would love to be proven wrong. Going into that City game, yeah, we were underdogs, but you could see where the result could come from. Going into this game at Anfield, if it's Salah's last season, the way that they are playing, the way that they have played this season, the way that we have played, so many things are going to have to be different for a result to go United's way on Sunday. And I can't see it. So I'm going to go for a 3-1 Liverpool, and I hope I'm completely wrong. And I hope United could sneak a old school O'Shea, late winner against the odds. That would be perfect. But so many of these players have so much to prove to me, to you, to Amorim, to their teammates this season because they've really defaulted to character. And look, let's see what they do on Sunday. You can let me know your prediction in the comments, as you always do. I'm not looking forward to it. I'll be totally honest.